great.
How has your week been?
Remember, so far so good.
Jah,
Big Mama.
how has your week been?
It's been good. We will talk about yesterday's on later.
There's no letter for you. Welcome to your diary session.
Thank
you
you,
very
Big
much.
Mama.
Thanks for
Looking
having us.
back on the past 8 weeks, what moment would you say has defined your relationship the most, and why?
Well, it's 6 weeks for me though.
What moment would you want to start? Because I think I
Enjoy.
need to... No, you start. I think I need to think about it.
What moment? That's a tough question. Wow.
Wow, yeah, wow.
I never aspired this.
Define what moment has defined our relationship.
Moment.
You know, one particular moment, or we can talk about many other moments.
Everything, Kiki. You know your safe space. So everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never posed on a question like that.
Okay, Big Mama, I think I'll still go back to the times when he was fresh in the house and then I expressed wanting to get to know him. And there was a little bit of misunderstanding with Akofa where she said a lot of things that hurt me. And in that moment, I saw that he was hurt seeing me hurt. And I wanted some space from him. I needed my space to analyze my thoughts and then think about a lot of things. In that moment, I felt like I didn't want to continue getting to know him because I didn't want the certain misconceptions about me put out there. But seeing how much he cared about how I felt in the moment, he stood right behind me. It showed me that he really cared. And then it made me want to continue with our relationship. So that is one of the moments that defined what we have for me. It felt like, okay, he is my person. And then since I went through a lot of stress before coming to your house, Big Mama, the stress of traveling from Kumasi to Accra all the time, and I get stress acne a lot. So the entire process of coming to Big Mama's house and staying in the house, I was so stressed that I got stress acne. My face was full of acne. There wasn't a day in this house that my face hasn't suffered, Big Mama. And normally I'm a very fresh girl. I have very, very smooth skin, especially on my face. But I have suffered the most with my physical confidence since being in your house. Jah came in and then all the insecurities that I felt about what I was going through with my face, they all just flew out the window. I've said this and I'll always say this, that I've always been a very confident girl no matter the situation, no matter where I find myself, no matter what I look like. I've always made sure to be a confident person. So I really, really tried to still put myself out there, but it wasn't easy. I used to wake up every day, every morning, rush to the washroom just so I can get ready and put makeup on my face to cover my blemishes before I'll come out to the living room. And I'll be looking bougie and everybody will say, oh, Kiki, you look so good, you look so good. Yes, but my face was always filled with makeup because I wanted to cover my blemishes so bad. I didn't want people to see those scars that were laying underneath the makeup. Jah came in, threw all those out the window. He looked me straight in my face and told me, Kiki, you look beautiful. I don't, these things that you're complaining about, what acne, what pimples, I don't see them. I don't see the blemishes. It's you. It's what is on the inside. It's your confidence. It's how bold you are. It's how smart you are. It's who you are that amazes me, that interests me. That is why I want to get to know you. And I think after telling me that from the very first day, the next day I woke up and then there was no makeup on my face. I was just gallivanting about the house in my wig and enjoying myself. I don't think I've tried to just wake up one day and be like, oh, I'm doing nothing today, but I want to put makeup on my face. It hasn't happened unless there's something special going on, like the Friday night party or something. So he's really, really been my confidence. He has been there for me through my physical confidence struggles, my insecurities about my acne and all. There's never been a day where he's made me feel bad about what I have gone through or what I've been going through. And then for that, I'm so grateful. And then it makes me feel like he's the one, because who wouldn't want a man like that? A man that will tell you look beautiful even on your worst days. So, kudos to Jah. What about you?
I'm still thinking about it.
Oh, Lord.
For me, I would say when I started speaking to Kiki, and she told me, oh, she's been in the house for 2 weeks, she hasn't been with anyone. So I was like,
yeah.
In my head, are you desperate to just jump into something because you haven't been into? So I didn't want to like hold back, but I was still thinking, like, would it go okay if I also put in my all? And I think sometimes risking it all makes sense at the end. And then I like where it's going and where it's been. Yeah, she's a smart lady, beautiful, confident, and she's something else. Well, I like what I have with Kiki, and I appreciate it, and I'll wish for that 10 times more, or 100 times more. So. And she has made me see some things in me that I needed to change, not because of her, but like I knew it wasn't okay for me. So she's like my shoulder, I would say. Yeah.
On your shoulder, babe.
Get on my shoulder. I can't. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful. This is beautiful to hear.
Thank you, Big Mama.
Have I heard English before?
On your shoulders.
Yeah. Do you believe the connection you have built in this house is strong enough to survive outside this environment? Why?
I think I've said this before. Yes, I do believe and I know it's very strong to survive in and out of this house, because I know whatever we built is genuine, and since I wasn't in here from the beginning, and I came to meet everything, and it's gone this far, it means something. So I will always say yes. It will survive anyway.
Yeah.
Kiki, you support it with 100 bags of cement?
100%. I feel like there's never been a day in here where we haven't we haven't been ourselves. Through the misunderstandings, through the struggles, we've been 100% real with each other when it comes to our feelings, when it comes to our understandings of certain situations, and then we've always tried to put our best foot forward to make sure that we work through it and then to make sure that we are okay. We won't put in this much effort if we haven't seen how much the future holds for us on the outside. We've gone through those struggles, we've gone through the pain, we've gone through the sad moments, we've gone through the happy moments, the joyous moments together because we can see the future. We can see the future with each other, and then we can see that we are going to have this and so much more, even on the outside. So I 100% agree with him, Big Mama. We are going to survive on the outside, 100%. We've built a really, really strong foundation, and I know that we are solid on that.
Right. What has your partner taught you about yourself that you didn't know was there before? Jah, especially, you were about answering that. So go ahead.
Well, she has taught me that it's not everything that I need to respond to. Well, with me being blunt, like, so I feel like I always feel like anytime someone hits me with something, I need to hit back. So I need to respond immediately. She has taught me I can become, even though sometimes I can hold some stuff back, but like responding to people, I don't think it's something I'm going to hold back. But she has taught me that I can do that, and I have worked on that. Yeah.
You're still trying.
I'm still trying.
So, Charlie, the diary sessions for day 2. Yes, this BM. And yesterday, it was Oheneba, Irama, Van Dyke, Larissa, Perry Condon, and Bogdan Naya. So, if you've not seen those diary sessions, go on the page and check them out. Now, day 2 of the diary session, it is going to be Bambi and Andalord, Kwame and Paulina, and Kiki and Jah. Already, I think that, the tension between Bambi and Andalord, no, it calm down small. But Paulina and Kwame, that be where the problem is. And me, I sincerely believe that, Kwame, is indecisive. Kwame still wants Bambi. But I think Bambi's attention now is not even in the house. Like Bambi's mind, they in the house. They outside the house because, she cannot wait to go and meet, David Chidera and see if they can, start something or not. But the Bambi needs to ask herself whether David is single or not. But that will be an interesting conversation for another day. So these were the diary sessions and Big Mama interacting them and all that. Like I said, this week's diary session, it was not as intense as last week's own. This week's diary sessions, Charlie, it was not as intense as last week's own because, Charlie, last week it was brutal. Yes, last week it was brutal, but I think that I needed to still give it to you so that you will enjoy what the individual couples and then the pair were saying or said in the diary sessions with Big Mama. The issues that they discuss, if you have an opinion on it, you can hit me up in the comment section, and I'll also interact with you there. But don't forget that you have to subscribe to this channel, like, share, and put us on post notifications so that whenever we post, you get to see what we do on this very platform. It is very important that you subscribe and then you click the notification button so that whenever we post anything, you will be the first to know on our platform. So, Charlie, for now, we out.
Etoda Oshe den bi o mo de light aye no wonran bi si ho a na bi sample say electrician no tua ne ka de kai say about domestic installation, industrial installation, commercial installation, solar panel installation, security camera installation, electrical fencing company papa omo ye ne simple na ye fe a simple way electrical engineering omo board da form about down wiring nyina omo ye ni nyina ma kama sia kakra bi ni nye dwuma ne ma o ye din the simple way electrical engineering Francis here 0249 607839 and 0266 560669 your Doko Pacific Oil Pair simple way electrical engineering ye boy dwuma ma ne ye fe.